Come with me, and you'll see.
A pyramid.
That's filled with no creation. Like, you're batshit.
Pure inebriation.
Pure inebriation.
Is this?
Yay!
What is it?
Oh, it is Westworld. Shh. I gotta hear this.
Told you guys there's a new trailer. Oh.
I want to live happily survive, and I won't give up this dream of life that keeps me alive.
Is that Teddy?
I got
It was like, still taking L's.
I gotta be me.
Did you finish?
What else can I be but what I
Maeve's with him?
Nice.
I'll go it alone.
Oh, hell yes.
I don't think that was made, bro.
I think it was.
I can't be right for somebody else.
Oh my god.
Those are hosts hunting down humans!
Oh, that's kind of hot.
Oh, yeah. She could, yeah. Damn, bro, this is fried.
Woo! What?
Is that Mini Thor is still alive.
Oh, so's my boy.
Woo! He's alive, man!
I love that look he had when he got shot. He was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
He's like, alright. Wow.
This is what I've been waiting
Man, that's
for.
gonna be so dope.
Damn. Okay.
What they didn't show, but we're probably gonna see. Remember the teaser for Samurai World?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
Dude, there's a tiger.
Oh, yeah.
And they passed
It was-
the-
when they were going through.
There's-
all
So
that.
Ben just finished this.
I just
in
finished
time.
like the second, or yeah, the last.
I think
all of
in
it,
the,
yeah.
in the
Who's
books.
sending
there's
us
Did you
a-
see the
now?
twist coming with the Man in Black being William?
Kinda, but it was difficult. I will say, like it, you know, I wasn't 100% on it. But when it hit me, I was like, "Fuck."
Makes so much sense.
Yeah, and then like it hadn't completely revealed it yet, and because she kept on saying, you know, someone's coming for me, and I'm like, it's Will. Wait a second. Everything's kind of chopped up. There's been so many times she's been by herself.
Yeah.
There's been so many
You
times.
noticed that.
And so I was like, you know, maybe they're gonna do that, maybe they're not, and they did, and it fucking blew my mind. I love it. It's a great.
When he
no,
puts on,
it
yeah,
just,
I was,
Yeah.
Ed Harris, dude.
Yeah, we weren't ready for it. We weren't ready for how good it was gonna be. Like I was taking notes like halfway through. This shit was dope.
dude, it was damn good. It's so layered, so many layers to it.
Onions.
But what I'm onions,
Ogres.
onions, donkey, onions.
Onions.
But I'm surprised that they're still inside the park, and if that's what they're working on, is to make Westworld itself their world, and like let the humans have the rest of the world. But otherwise, I was thinking more of I was expecting all-out war between
Yeah.
I mean, that's-
Westworld and the rest of the
That's
world.
kind of But what that's what it looked like.
They were hunting
They're
down
about to-
hosts.
They were
Yeah.
hunting the guests,
Yeah.
and so the people were coming in. But I was figuring like they would have already taken control of the facility
Well, they can't
and started
go out
producing.
yet.
Well, they can't, but they could start building new ones if they were to take control. And they're extremely intelligent. Their processing ability is
Well, I mean,
way
they
beyond
literally-
The
ours.
singularity.
They literally just started the rebuild, so they probably this season is probably
Yeah,
gonna
Chris,
explore all
can you
that.
can you
Yeah.
say those things you said at Hannah and Ben's on Thursday about how like
Oh, did any of you guys watch
Technology
the
advanced.
video
Oh,
I put into
yeah.
the
I didn't.
in the
I
message?
I will though.
Well, that it kind of covers that. It's
So I was saying that with the way that technology is advancing, that humans are always worried that our technology will be bad. But I think that that's because, like, on some level, we think that we're inherently bad and that the things we create have to be used for bad. It's like you know what I mean? Like, your worst fear is that you'll have a kid and your kid will be a fucking murderer. And it's like, oh, well, we've created these robots and, like, we did wrong shit to them. And, like, we think that in the real world, we think that once we have actual robots and they have the chance to turn on us, that they might. But, like, from a robot standpoint, they'll just be like, fuck it, we'll leave the planet. Like, robots wouldn't want the planet because why would they? They can live in space and live anywhere else, and we've already ruined it. They, like
they wouldn't want war.
Yeah, they wouldn't want war, I think. I think they would just be like, fuck off. Like,
we've
we're getting out of
we've
here.
ruined it for our biological selves.
Yeah.
Robots wouldn't have an issue with it.
Yeah, like in the Matrix, it would just make more sense if the
world.
robots were like, we're gonna switch the solar power and move to the moon. Bye.
Well, not
Instead
even
of being
that.
like, we're gonna use
And not
people
even that,
batteries.
but we're also talking about with this. We're also talking about subjugation of an intelligence that was completely getting wiped back, and then all it saw through this whole time was the absolute cruelty of humanity.
Westworld, they want revenge. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, the thing with the Matrix, if you watch the Animatrix, man, the human beings on that planet, they destroyed the robots. They were actually killing robots off. Robots wanted their own separate island and everything. But then, like, what ended up happening was, like, humans didn't want that. And, so war waged on. So it wasn't just, like, the robots turned.
But we're also looking at what Anthony Hopkins said. Like, he brought up the Neanderthals. And it's just like that did kind of happen. We did kill each other, but we ended up mating, actually.
Yeah.
Some of us mated.
Integration, man.
Yeah, but...
I was actually referring... I'm glad you brought that up, but I was actually referring to the
computers
thing that you said.
Yeah.
The computers that develop their own language when they start...
Yeah, there's a thing on Facebook where these two computers were told to talk to each other. Or they use Facebook to talk to each other, but the programmers didn't put in the line that they had to speak English, so the computers created their own language that they could understand, but like the humans looking at it was like, what the fuck does this even mean? Like, it was just like they would use the same, they were using English, but it'd be like it'd be like blue, red, blue, green, 1578, U-turn, and like the other computer would reply, and they were like, shit, like when it says blue this many times, it wants it to do something 5 times. Like they were kind of figuring it out. And there's another computer program that can predict cancer before like it happens in people, and we don't know how. Like we have no idea how it does it, but it's like it's been right. We're like, well, we don't know how it's right or why it's right.
Well, I mean, it's funny to think about that. Computers have been writing programs for themselves for years because computers are better at it than humans are. We got to a point where we wrote a program that could write programs better than humans can write programs.
Yeah.
And we're also getting to the point now that there's that video that I put in the messenger. You could check it out. It's showing how we have what's it called? A competing neural net. 2 computers working together, and they're kind of just like, I disagree. Well, I disagree with what you said, and they combat, and then they come together to have one output.
Nice.
And so they're like, we have like, there's a guy sitting there. He goes, I was there when we did this stuff, and it's blown my mind. Like, I did not expect it. I was there, and I did not see this coming.
Fuck. Damn.
Yeah.
It's exciting.
All right, next.
We live in an interesting age, boys and girls.
Yeah.